A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this collective reading. So, friends, here I have picked on to the energy of a collective pool of beautiful people who have gone through a lot. I mean, hats off to you, and hats off to the level of patience, faith, and tolerance you have shown in life. You have always tried to do good to others. You have always been on the good path and you will continue to do so. You have tried to figure out duality, and now you kind of understand that in some places, in some context, you have to be so called bad, and there's nothing negative really, and nothing positive should be overlooked. You understand that, but at the same time, I think your energy has become, you have become more and more raw, and you don't care anymore. You don't care about hurting people, especially the wrong people. So, this is not like you hurt everyone. You've been hurt so much. You were hurt by people so much. I can pick up to this interesting energy that even before you saw this video, something could have happened at your end. And right after that, let's say a couple of hours later, you came to watch it. And you could have gone through something even today. You could have gone through something yesterday. You could have gone through something a week back. And it's not like you don't do your healing work and you're not into inner work. You are. You're also not the person who complains about situations anymore. You don't blame others. You don't leave responsibility or ownership of stuff that happens in your life to others. And now you realize that a lot of these things are happening in your life so that you become fully fearless. And you've done so much for people that came even before. You love people so much. You give people everything. You give people whatever you have. You literally nurture people with your energy, with your focus, with your nurturing, with your consideration, with your thoughtfulness. And you tolerate people a lot. You tolerate them because you can see the goodness in them. You can see what others cannot see. You can see their kindness. But sometimes people are so immature. Some people, they cannot digest all the love that you give to them, or they just take you for granted, and they do things, they say things that I'm sure even they regret, or they will regret when you're not around, when you don't give them access, when you don't love them anymore. I mean, you're not going to stop loving them, but you realize that whatever you've been doing for them, you should not have done it. And it's not coming from regret, rather it's coming from a lesson that you've learned. You're very hurt, you're very sad, even though you're not a victim, but you're hurt by certain people's behavior, because it seems that no matter how much love you give to them, you also have bad days. You can't be the same every day. Let's say there is a day where they are troubling you or they're saying things to you and you tolerate it. Another day you tolerate it. Third day, fourth day, fifth day. Let's say for a few months you tolerate it. But there can be a day where you can snap. A day I don't even see you snapping. I see you going like, please don't do this today because I'm not well, or I'm not having a good day. I'm not feeling comfortable. Please don't do this. Please don't showcase this behavior. Even if you say that, even if you just say no to whatever they're doing to you, they make you feel guilty because they want you to tolerate everything quietly, silently. They do not want you to stand up for yourself. They do not want you to show up for yourself. They do not want you to not fear them. They want you to fear them. Yes. They want you to be scared of losing them. They want you to feel hurt. And I'm also being shown a certain vision, a certain scenario where somebody hurts you and then they laugh at you. They laugh back at you. When they see you're hurt, you're, let's say, crying, or you're uh, very emotional, they are laughing at you. And you see that, and it shocks you, because how can someone who loves you, how can someone who's so close to you actually laugh at your tears? So, a lot of these things have been happening in your life while you're doing inner work, while you're conscious and aware, while you're taking ownership for everything, while you're surrendering to Source. And now you feel that it is Source who's telling you to do this. This is a part of your surrender game, that you do not want to take this behavior, and you also want to be, and you are feeling, already you're feeling it this way. You're feeling very fearless. You're not scared of losing them. You're not scared of whatever they're going to do to hurt you, because in the past, maybe whosoever's energy it is around you, this person used to do things to hurt you because they wanted to regain access to you, or they would annoy you. But for them it's like annoying you because they are trying to manipulate you, because whosoever this person is has to be very confident, has to be good in pursuing you, because you're like someone who loves your solitude. You're not the kind of person who's going to give in too easily. So they must have been really good at pursuing you, or they must have done something special or extraordinary for you that maybe others have not done it. And purely because of that, you have kept certain people in your life, because you felt like, okay, they are doing good deeds, or they're kind hearted, or they're doing this that others are not doing. But I think so. Now God wants you to level up. God wants you to know that this is bare minimum. People being nice to you, people doing things for you, because you're doing a lot for them as well. Aren't you doing things for them? Aren't you taking care of them? Aren't you nurturing them? Aren't you tolerating their bad behavior on and off? So if you can do so much for others, and they do just the bare minimum for you, or they do just whatever is normal expectation, why should you feel like pedestalizing them? You should not pedestalize anyone other than God. And this is what the lesson is all about. God is actually showing you that nothing stays forever. Nothing can be taken from here to afterlife from planet Earth. And this doesn't mean you should live like a beggar, or this doesn't mean you should not wear good clothes. It simply means that you should not be so attached to it. And same is with the relationships. Same is with people. Just the way you cannot carry these material things with you, or the money with you, or the fame with you, or the recognition with you. Everything stays here. Everything stays here. Nothing goes away from here. Similarly, you can't take these people with you. They are all here on this planet with you. They're doing this journey with you. So losing them should not be your fear. And most importantly, tolerating other people's bad behavior consistently, just because you feel that they're going to feel bad. Okay, let's say you're not scared about losing them, but you're very concerned about, oh, it's going to hurt them if I say this, if I say that. No. What's wrong is wrong in the context. I'm not saying everything applies in the same way to all contexts. No, it's not true. Sometimes you have to be bad, sometimes you have to be good, sometimes you have to be sweet, sometimes you have to be nice, sometimes you have to be calm, and sometimes being calm in a certain situation is not the right thing. So your discernment has become sharper, stronger, better, and you are a person of integrity, morality, humanity. You don't go around hurting people. You don't go around breaking people's morale. You don't go around demotivating people. You don't go around throwing your weight or your authority on others. You don't misuse power or knowledge. You deserve to be appreciated and accepted, and you also deserve to be detached. You are here now to use the law of detachment to its completion. Like you've used it, not fully, and you've seen the results as well. Now is the time to use it fully. If you feel somebody disrespects you, if you feel somebody does not accept you for who you are, and if you even feel that, let's say 50% of times they are nice to you, but 50% times they're literally very difficult with you, you have decided to show up for yourself always. Now, going forward, there's no excuse. Even when people, the same people who hurt you, you know that next day they're going to show you the nice side. You've realized that other than God's love, you don't want anything. You just want the permanent thing. You now want the eternal love. And you've realized that no matter what you do for people, whosoever it is, your partner, your children, your family members, mother, father, brother, sister, no matter what you do for others, there'll always be something that you can't do. And there'll always be something that they can't do. It's not to blame anyone. It's not to say, oh, they're bad, oh, you're bad. No, you don't have to be harsh on yourself as well. You don't have to bully yourself. You don't have to criticize yourself. Another very important reason why you're doing this or why you've become so fearless is because your goals are now different. You're not the same person anymore that you used to be. Maybe for some of you, it could be taking care of your children. Because you want to take care of your children, because you see it as a responsibility right now because they're young, you don't want to tolerate other people's bullshit that hinder their progress. It could be that you have some responsibility that you see as very important and very moralistic, and you feel that you want to look at it or you want to look after it properly, and you cannot tolerate bullshit people or anyone creating drama or scene in your life. It could also be because maybe your own self care has improved a lot or your self love has improved a lot, and you realize that most of the people who are hurting you, they are hurting you because they can smell some kind of fear in your energy, and they manipulate you or they target you because of that, because they know that they can trigger you in certain ways, they can press your buttons in certain ways. So now you don't want to give the remote control of your life to anyone else. The remote control of your life stays with you. So they cannot press any buttons and they cannot change channels. They cannot watch different channels through you, on you, sort of like a TV. So change of priorities, change of mindset, change of self-care routine, all of this is leading you to not tolerate people's bullshit, no matter who that person is. If you have to cut them out from your field, from your periphery, you will do that. If you want to stop talking to them, you'll do that. If you want to stop nurturing them the way you were nurturing them earlier, you're going to do that. It's very important for you now, especially, to make them understand, and most importantly, to make yourself understand that you don't fear whatever you used to fear earlier. So there are lots of crackers bursting. I don't know why people are bursting crackers today. I don't even know what day it is, like what festival it is. But I saw a lot of people bursting crackers. Anyway, this is where I'm going to close this collective reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here on planet Earth right now. This is a wonderful time, and I really, really, really hope that you grow and you get all the support you need from all the lovely people, from God, from your masters, from your ancestors, from yourself, most importantly, because you really genuinely deserve to be happy. I will see you in the next one. One love, peace out, and victory to Ram.